Hello, 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 hello. Wonder if you can hear me. Okay, not sure if this microphone is working. Guess I'll just wait for it to arrive. Hopefully someone comes this morning to let me know if the microphone is working. I won't be able to see you from there, so I'll put it here. And just to fill the space while we're waiting to see if anybody comes, I'll once again explain that this is part of the 30-day challenge. This challenge is about accountability. It is about showing up for yourself every day despite the demands of your modern life, whether it's your family, your job, anything else that tends to distract you from what needs to this time that you need for yourself. And whether it be your yoga practice is your thing, or just moving your body, or just taking a moment to connect with your body, however you want to phrase it, this challenge is about making that time and setting that habit. So even if yoga is not your main way of connection, our goal here is still to set the habit of taking 10 to 30 minutes every morning, to get yourself going, to check in with how you're feeling, and to just get your day started in a way that's not so hectic. It's not jumping straight out of bed and onto the computer and answering emails, or jumping straight out of bed. And if you're a parent, it's a little bit different, but sometimes you have to jump straight out of bed and, and be with your kid. But hopefully, after, while they're having breakfast, or just after they've gone to school, you can take this time to connect to yourself, just a moment. And it's hard to allow that time for yourself. I know for me, I'm doing this because I've been running a business for the last 2.5 years, or creating a business, and I felt selfish for taking that time, for just taking that pause. Um, it felt selfish, and I think that that's a disservice, because when we give ourselves that time, we actually are more productive and more helpful to the other people around us. And so um, I decided to make this challenge not just for you, if you're joining, but for myself as well, because I have let my own yoga practice, or even just fitness routines, fall by the wayside, and even my teaching, which is something I really love, and was initially one of the reasons that I got into the business I was doing, was to have a a place and a vehicle through which I could teach. Yeah, through the course of it, I ended up, it kind of became a secondary thing. So, with all that being said, we're still just waiting. We'll get started moving around 9. So feel free to go grab some water, or some coffee, or some props, or fast forward if you're watching the recording part, because we've got about 5 more minutes of this. So, and then hopefully you can hear me. I'm not sure. I'm using a different microphone, and I'm not sure if I set it up correctly. I hope I did. I hope all the technical problems are through for this challenge, which has also been quite a challenge for me, um, to have these obstacles. But as I spoke of yesterday, when we start routines, we often come into these bumps in the roads because, again, it's something new. It's something we're incorporating into our lives that wasn't there before, and there's always a little bit of friction. There's resistance. There are obstacles. There are days where you everything everything went crazy, and now you're expected to get on your yoga mat and act like it didn't, and it's really really difficult to navigate that. And for me, it was starting this new routine in a manner that, to be fair, like I'm not super proficient in teaching online, and never having done it live like this. There's one person in the chat. Can you or in the live stream? Can you let me know if you can hear me? If you're available to check in, you're gone. Okay. But yeah, it was. It's not my. I prefer to teach in person, obviously, but this is a great way of being able to teach every single day, which I really really enjoy doing, and it's a great way for me to get back into the routine of teaching. At a lesson, I noticed I was very very rusty with teaching adults. I've mainly been teaching teenagers, which is completely different. And okay, we're all right. Everybody here? Are we still going? Headphones are on. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we managed to keep a stable stream. And I'll just wait a little bit longer and we'll get started just to see if anybody shows up today, which is fine. Obviously, this is first thing in the morning. This will be recorded, so as long as you show up at some point, that's fine. And if live isn't working for you, or if eventually it's not working for me because of the streaming issues, then you can still check in maybe through a WhatsApp group to see how you're doing with the challenge. And maybe we skip this live part and I just go back to recorded classes and then just check in with you, maybe in a more personal way where we can actually have time to have a chat about how it's going for you and what you might want out of the practice. And yeah, it's a learning experience for me as well, teaching this live through YouTube. And I'm just looking for new ways to connect to clients. I've had quite a lot of difficulty since COVID, finding like a regular routine with clients. And so I'm trying this just to see if this is something that works for people in my community. If not, that's fine. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. This is mainly just for students of mine that might not be able to make it to live classes every day, but still want to keep this accountability. Okay, well, with that being said, I guess we'll get started on our mats standing. I will check my phone just briefly to make sure nobody's trying to check in. So we'll get started today standing at the foot of the mat. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, bend the knees aloft and slowly forward over the legs. Let the head hang. And once you get there, you might find you need to bend your knees even more. Bring the hands to the shins, pull the chest forward, lift halfway. And exhale, fall back down. Inhale, slowly rise to stand, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, once again, bend the knees, forward, rise. Inhale, lift halfway, pull the chest forward. And exhale, bend the knees, fall back down. Inhale, rise to stand, reach the arms up overhead. And last time, exhale, pull forward, bend the knees. Inhale, lift halfway, chest knees forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, come to stand, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, pull the chest forward, lift the head. Exhale, step your right foot back. Pull the chest forward, press the right foot back. Exhale, step the left foot back. Down and press up. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Inhale, step the right foot forward, turn your hands. Pull the chest forward, press the left heel away. Exhale, left foot steps forward to meet the right, bend the knees. Inhale, pull the chest forward, lift halfway. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way to stand, reach the arms up. Once again, exhale, bend the knees, slowly fold over the hands. Inhale, pull the chest forward, lift halfway. And exhale. Step the left foot back, chest pulls forward, left heel presses away. Exhale, downward dog, right foot steps back. 3 deep breaths, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Left foot steps forward to the back. Pull the chest forward. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Inhale, pull the chest forward, lift halfway. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down by your sides. Take just a breath or 2 here. Noticing already how this gentle movement may have started to wake up the body, shifted the pose of the morning. Move into some more possible sets of meditations. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, step the right foot back. Lower the right knee to the ground, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Lift the right knee, step the left foot back to plank, and then lower down the knees. Lower the chest and the chin down, so the middle of your heart is right in between the thumbs as you look forward, elbows close to the body. Inhale, pull yourself forward onto the belly, lifting the chest. Exhale, press back to the knees. Lift the hips, downward facing. Deep breath in, and forward. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Step the right foot forward to the hands. Lower the left knee down, arms reach up overhead. Full inhale. Exhale, hands come down, footsteps forward, and you fold. Inhale, lift the left leg, pull the chest forward. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way to stand, reach the arms up overhead. Exhaling and folding back over the legs. Inhale, step the left foot back this time. Left knee lowers down, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come down. Step back to a plank, lifting the left knee. Again, lower down the knees. Lower down your chest and chin. Pull forward onto your belly and lift up. Elbows close to the body. Exhale, pressing through the knees. Lifting the hips down. And take 3 deep breaths. And so I'm not always a fan of set meditations and classes. The repetitive movement and how well known they are to students and teachers. I find that often people check out based on paying attention, myself included. But today it felt like this repetitive, familiar movement was a nice space for us as we move into the 4th day of this routine. It's nice to come back to something familiar, something that's, you know what will happen next. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, step forward between the hands. Right knee lowers down, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot steps forward to meet the left knee. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold back. Inhaling all the way to stand, arms reach up overhead. And hands come down to the sides. So we'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, step the right foot back. Coming into your lunge, looking lowers, arms lift. Hands down, stepping back to a plank. Lowering down knees, twisting chin. Inhaling, coming forward into cobra. And exhaling down. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step through. Lower down the left knee, arms reach up and back. Exhale, bring the hands down. And forward fold. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale. Inhale to stand, arms reach up. Exhale, coming right back down to a forward fold. Inhale, step the left foot back. Left knee lowers, arms reach up and right. Exhale, hands down, stepping back to a plank, lowering down knees, sternum comes right up to the thumbs as you look forward, pulling yourself up into a cobra, and up and back, down. 3 deep breaths. And so this last round, I will try to minimize my cueing to let you have your own experience when the movements now. Left and in. Inhale, left arm up and back. Exhale, step it through between the hands, right knee lowers down, right arm to reach up. Hands come down. Step forward. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to the sides. So if you get lost, you can always look up here. Try to follow your own movements, your own breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down to the front. Stepping back into your lunge, lowering the knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Stepping back to your plank. Lowering knees. Chest to chin. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale, reaching the leg back level. Breathe in. Lunge. Exhale. Step forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale back up. Left foot leads this time. Knee down, lunge. Hands down. Knees, chest and chin. Keep rolling forward, opening up from the chest. And downwards. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhaling forward. Pulling the chest forward. Lifting. Exhale, hands down. Step forward. Long extend. Exhale, hands by your sides. So moving into a little bit of a variation of this, just to get some other muscle groups, and then we'll get moving on into our day. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhaling back down. Inhale, chest goes forward. Step the right foot back. Keep pulling the chest forward here. Pressing the right heel away, reaching out through that back heel. And then exhale, reach the left arm up and twist. Staying in this twist, you can keep the right knee lifted or lower it to the ground. Reach the left fingertips forward, bringing them down to the ground, and then up and around. In a circle with that arm. Let the head be heavy. And switch directions. Last time. And the hands down. Lower the right hand down. Open the hips back. Straighten out. So your hamstring should be pretty warm, especially if you're also doing it outside. Inhale, pull the chest forward. And you can stay here. I have pretty tight hamstrings, and lately I've enjoyed staying lifted pulling my chest forward and also pulling my left heel back. So keeping the muscle groups active. And exhale, bend the left knee again. Lift the right knee, step the left foot back. Lower down your knees, lower all the way down to your belly. Hands by your chest. Elbows in close. Pull the chest forward and lift. Exhale and lower. So this should be like an arcing motion. Inhaling to lift. And then exhaling back down that same. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press back onto hands and knees. And exhale, down. Deep breath in. And hold that out. And this time, inhale. And step that right foot forward. Same thing, press the left heel away. Pull the chest forward. And stretch in the front of the hip flexor. One more deep breath in. Exhale, right arm reaches out to twist. Start to make circles, so right fingertips reach forward. Back. Forward. And reverse. Slide harder from the hold. 2 more times. And bring the right hand down, lower the left knee down. Find the knee. And pull those hips back. Straighten the right leg. Right toes flex back towards the face, chest pulls forward. And you have the option of over the leg, or as I like to do, pull the chest forward and pull the right. And breathe. 2 more breaths. Inhale, bend that right knee. Step back into a plank and lower down to your belly. Arms coming down in line with the chest one more time. But lift the hands, squeeze the elbows back behind you. And this time as you inhale, pull the chest forward and lift. And exhale and lower down. Pull the chest forward, lift. Lower. Pull the chest forward and lift. Reach the arms for 1. And keep holding, squeezing the shoulder blades together on the back. Hands come down. Press back onto hands and knees. Press all the way back to a child's pose. Knees can be close together or wide apart. apologize. I'm a bit sniffly this morning. Hoping if this microphone is working properly, that it's not too loud for you. You can bring the hands to clasp behind the base of the spine. As you lift that clasp away, start to roll forward onto the top of your head. Keep reaching the arms up and over. Try to keep the neck relaxed here. Just feeling that gentle pressure on the top of the head. This is a nice, gentle way to have an immersion, to get some of the benefits of a headstand without the effort. To get us upside down just for a moment. Release the hands. Start to press yourself up onto your heels. And thank you so much for joining me. Please let me know if you hear me or if there is anything that you would like to incorporate into the practice this week or the other days. And I'm really proud of you for showing up for yourself today. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Namaste. Ciao.